Hey there, book lovers. It's Chrissy here, and I thought today I'd start off by sharing what I got at on my most recent trip to Half Price Books. So, if you're anything like me, my trips to Half Price Books tend to be hit or miss. Either I will go and look around and not come home with anything, or I will come home with books that I have already read, and they're by authors that I would, like to own the book. But this time I actually came home with a few books that I have not actually read any of these books, so I'm really excited about this one. So yeah, this first one I'm super excited about this one. This is Finally Mine by lucyscore. Lucyscore is one of my favorite authors. And this one I'm super excited about because this is book 2 of 3 in her Benevolence series, and I actually have the other 2, so this means I actually now own the entire series. I'm super excited to read this series now that I own all of it. So this one follows a woman named Gloria who comes out of a toxic relationship, and then meets someone new, and she's understandably afraid to try to give her heart away again, and that follows her story there. This series, it's a completed series. It's an interconnected standalone, which means each book follows a different character in that same universe. So some of the characters in other books pop up in the other different books, and you can read them in different orders. You don't have to read them in the order that they were published in, which is kind of neat. I tend to read them in the order that they are published, but that's just me. But you're welcome to do whatever you're interested in. The next one is a not so meet cute by Meghanquinn. This one is book 1 in her Kane Brothers series, also a completed series, also an interconnected standalone. And this one follows a woman named Lottie who begins a fake dating relationship and then eventually, falls in love with the guy. Sounds really cute. Sounds kind of funny. I've seen this one around a bunch, so I'm kind of excited to see if it's as funny as advertised. This one is Well Met by Jendeluca. This one's been on my list for a bit. I love the covers on this one. It's book 1 in a 4-book series of her. It's her Well Met series. It's another completed series. It's another interconnected standalone. Follows a woman named Emily who ends up helping with a local Renaissance fair, and butting heads with the man in charge of the volunteering. So there's obviously some romance that'll happen there. Sounds like it'd be a little funny read, so I'm interested in seeing what happens there. This one is Well Played by Jendeluca is book 2 in that same series. It follows Stacy, who's determined to find the one in time for her friend's wedding, and thinks she has until she finds out that she's been communicating with someone, completely unexpected, and kind of has to relearn who that person is. So, kind of takes an interesting turn. So, again, I'm excited to see where that one goes. And then this one is Pucking Around by Emilyrath. This one is book 1 of a 5-book series of her Jacksonville Rays series. This one is not a completed series. Book 4 just released August of this year. It's a hockey romance, also an interconnected standalone. There's not a release date for the 5th book just yet. This follows a woman named Rachel who has a one-night stand who turns out to be a hockey player for the team that she is the new physical therapist for. So it would be, hijinks ensue there. It would be fun. Another interconnected standalone. I'm excited about this one because my book club's actually reading this one, and I didn't know that when I bought it. So surprise! I guess I'll be reading that this month for our book club. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of these. If you've read them, if you like them, how your trips to Half Price Books or in other bookstores tend to go. And see you next time, and happy reading.